In the situation I find myself in most often. Can anyone take a guess? Yeah, I need guess. Got my phone here, and the RAM mount that I made a video of in my last video. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. It's been working great. I love it. I love this thing. It just mounts right in the fork stem. See if I can get a better look at this from the side. And hopefully you guys can see that. Let's go find some gas before we get started. Oh man, I didn't know there was a Burger King here. I haven't had Burger King in ages. Now I'm kind of craving Burger King. I'm not even hungry. Get that V-Power! Don't know why I just opened up my tail. Where do you guys want to go? Want to go Mopac or 183? Let's go on Mopac. I don't really feel like going downtown. Let's go north. Alright guys, so I kind of did something like this video 6 months after I started motovlogging, and I haven't done anything since then. You know, like, a lot of things have happened, and I just have never done a recap of videos or the year or my time motovlogging. And I thought, you know, into 2013 seems like a good a time as any to do this. So I thought I'd do a little recap of all the videos that have happened over the course of the year, some of my favorite videos, some of y'all's favorite videos. Some of the things that have happened. Kind of just get a feel for, you know, where things have come, how you guys feel about the channel. I think a couple of the biggest milestones I've got for you guys are I had 2 videos hit 200,000 views this year. And one of them actually didn't come out this year. But I wanted to highlight it because it's kind of one of the videos that's near and dear to my heart, just because it's one of my more proud videos that I've done. And that was the how to shift gears video that I did. It's my most viewed video I've ever made. It's on my old channel, and I'm gonna go back and start on the old channel first, because, you know, while I've moved to a new channel, my original channel is still, you know, where I started. And that series, my How to Ride a Motorcycle series, has been a huge part of my growth and a huge part of me, you know, spreading myself around YouTube, just because of how many views those videos have gotten. But the How to Shift Gears video is the most popular of them, and that one's hit about 230,000 views, I think, and it reached that above 200,000 this year. And part of that series is also the How to Turn a Motorcycle, and that one almost hit 200,000. That one hit 180. But those have been 2 of the biggest parts of my growth so far. I just wanted to highlight them just because there's always, you never know what's going to be the video that goes big. You just try to make the videos that you like, videos that you think will help other people, and hope that they do well. And for me, those ended up doing well. I also had my just like basic how to ride video, like the basics of riding, not even getting to shifting and turning. That one did fairly well. I think that one's got like 40,000 views or something like that. Not as well as the other ones, just because those were more targeted videos rather than just how to ride a motorcycle. But still proud of that whole series. And then the other video that hit 2,000 views this year was the near motorcycle crash video that I put up. This is a video that I had when I went and did a ride with B. Russell 512. Let's get off. I don't have a toll tag yet. I have one coming in the mail, but I don't know where it is. It hasn't come yet. So we are out riding. We went out towards Marble Falls. There's this one straightaway where there's just a straight road for a long time. I hit about 140. The AK-47s hit about 160, and there was some miscommunication. An AK-47 nearly hit B. Russell, came within probably inches of him. And that video went viral fast. Probably split on likes and dislikes, but man, two cops right around, what are they? You know, those are usually the videos that go viral, or the ones that are controversial, and of course crashing. There was no crash, but it was incredibly close. Let's see, where should we go? Should we turn here? Let's go a little farther and then turn. I've only gone to the right side over here a few times, so let's go get lost. And another cop? Why are they all out? So those were the top 2 videos of the year. One of them coming released last year and becoming the most viewed, and then the other one becoming the second most viewed and released this year. Those are just like one-off things. There were so many other things that happened this year. And to start off right off the bat in January was me getting my R6. So I had owned my SV650 for a little over a year, and I was ready for something new, wanted something more powerful, and I was in love with the R6. So January, I get a black 2009 Yamaha R6, and right off the bat, one of my most high quality videos that I've made. There's a few of them, but this is one of my favorites. And it was pretty much the first production kind of cinematic video that I made, and that was my reveal of the bike. Let's see how this handles. Holy crap! I hate railroad tracks. They just drop off like that. Be prepared to stop. Okay. So my reveal video of my R6, my first cinematic video, that came out, followed by one of y'all's favorite videos that I've ever made, my first ride on my R6. So I had my camera with me. I took video riding with AK-47s the first time I got on the bike and rode it, and that video has reached about 90,000 views by now, and that's one of the most unexpectedly popular videos that I came out with this year. I don't know why I said this twice. But that one was pretty cool. I was pretty much just like a giddy schoolgirl on that thing for the first time, and had a good time. Didn't do anything crazy, but I had a blast, and apparently you guys liked it too, because it's got tons of views on it. So I know that video's brought in a lot of people. But that pretty much kicked off the whole R6 saga. Unfortunately, it was pretty short-lived. A few months later, right after I sold my SV650, so I kept my SV650 for a few months after I bought the R6, just because I had no reason to sell it, so I didn't rush to sell it for like a cheap price. I just put the price that I wanted for it and left it up to that and waited out until I got someone who wanted to buy it for that price. So I kind of rode both bikes back and forth, whatever mood I was in. But right after I sold it, I think I sold the bike in April, and then in May, I want to say May, my R6 was stolen. I parked my bike right outside my apartment door. I could touch it from inside my apartment. It was 2 days before I moved, 2 or 3 days before I was moving into the house that I currently live in, where I would have a garage that I could park my bike in, and my R6 gets stolen. Just a terrible feeling. And I know there's other motovloggers out there that can tell you how it feels to get your bike stolen, especially Chase, who's had 2 R6s stolen. It's not fun. So that kind of ended the R6 era earlier than I would have liked it to end. After that, I kind of was in and out of YouTube. I was really busy with things, and I didn't have a bike anymore. I made my first vlog in my M3 at that time after my bike was stolen. So that one was just talking about like the aftermath of it getting stolen. That was my first car vlog, I guess. Then the whole thing changed. Everything changed. I think this is 2 lanes. I don't know. I have no idea where I am. I got a new bike, got money from insurance, had my battle with, which bike was I going to get? Was I going to get another R6? Was I going to upgrade to an R1? Was I going to go with something completely differently? So this dead ends. Let's go somewhere else then. And I get an R1. And one of my most popular videos actually gotta check if you're being followed. Yeah, one of my most popular, the most popular video that I put out this year was the video on why I got an R1. That one got about 60,000 views. And that was one of the first videos on the channel, the new channel. So, take a step back a little bit. At the same time that my bike was stolen, my AdSense account was disabled. So if you don't know what AdSense is, it's Google's ad service for putting ads on websites, and I've used AdSense for quite a while, but it was attached to a website that I had built during college that got hit with a spam attack, and Google decided that my AdSense account was harmful to their program because of the spam attack that hit my site, and they disabled me. I appealed it, I got rid of all the spam on the site, I removed ads from everywhere, but Google's appeals process for that sucks, and they really don't care about you, so didn't get that back. But the reason that affected me so much was that I had it associated with my Motonosity channel, and if you don't know about partnering, the partner program with YouTube, if you do it outside of a network, you associate your own AdSense account with it, and so it basically disabled almost all of the, not all, almost all, but all of the partner features of my channel, like thumbnails and live streams and extended videos. Basically all the features they give you as a partner, whether it be with a network or you're a partner yourself, all of that was gone. And when you have an AdSense account disabled, you're disabled for life. You can never have another AdSense account, and anything that had your AdSense account associated with it can never be associated with another AdSense account. So I lost all the monetization that I could do on the Motonosity channel, and I lost all of the features that I loved using and had plans to use. I would never be able to do that ever on that channel. And so I had to make a decision, and I felt that the people who really liked my videos and wanted to watch me would follow me to a new channel, and that was the case. I got a few thousand subs on the new channel when I first opened MotonosityX up, and I was happy with that. And actually now this channel is on the verge of passing the number of subscribers that the first channel had, and that's been done in about 6 months. So I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously I didn't want to switch channels. If I could fix everything, I would, but there's no way for me to. You know, I love my Motonosity channel. I held it close to my heart, but I had to make a decision if I wanted to be able to do more for you guys in the future, and the only way I was going to be able to do that was with the new channel, so that's what I ended up with. But the last video that I did on that channel, it's not the last video anymore, but the last video at the time was probably my most favorite video that I've ever made, and it was the lead up to my R1 reveal. And it basically was a kind of like a more emotional video showing me reenacting my bike getting stolen and what happened at that time, kind of the background of the R6 and me having it, leading up to me finding the R1. And that's probably my most favorite video that I've ever made. And then the first video on the new channel was the continuation of that video. It picks up right where the other one leaves off, and it's on the new channel. It's on this one, first video, and that was the R1 reveal. That one is right behind it. I probably have 4 or 5 of my most favorite videos that I've ever made, and those are right up there. That kicked off the new channel. I still got the R1. It's been about 6 months. I love where I am now. And the remainder of the 6 months were videos that were on the new channel. You know, starting off with that reveal, and then the why I bought an R1 video that I mentioned being the most popular video on the channel. And of course we have the big Motonosity AK-47s drama that we don't need to get into, but one of my most popular videos was my video titled Leader Bikes, Let's Get Real. And it was when I talked about, you know, riding a leader bike, you know, a bike with 1,000 cc's. And it was a response video to a video that the AK-47s had made. And I got pretty heated on that video. And it's got a ton of comments just from everyone responding to it and giving their own opinion. I'm pleased to say that's all behind me. It's all behind us. Me and AK-47s are friends again. It was a bump in the road, but you know, it's not worth ruining a friendship over. And we've had some good times together, good rides, including the Downshift 83 meetup. That's another thing that was really cool this year. I went up there. That was the first time I got to meet Double T90T. He came down actually to Austin and then rode up with the AK-47s to the meetup. That was the first time I got to meet with him. First time I got to meet Downshift 83. Had an awesome time with him and Rhino Ride. Stayed over at their hotel room that night after the meetup. That was an epic time. Downshift and Rhino are 2 awesome guys. I'm glad I've gotten to meet them. Glad I'm able to call them my friends. Those are some awesome guys that you should subscribe to. And then the surprise of the meetup was that the Garden Snake ended up coming out, brought out Armenian, and Armenian ended up making the path that we did for the meetup, which turned out to be an awesome ride. And I don't have a tag again. I don't know how I made it back to 183. And then some other things have started this year, just like across both channels. 2 new series that I started. My favorite motovlogger series, which is actually kind of I haven't done it very much recently, but that's going to be picking back up. I've highlighted some people like Chase on 2 Wheels, Ms. Shift, Everride, AK-47, some of the great motovloggers that have really inspired me, as well as the Motonosity Real Talk videos. That series is something that I made for Sundays where I would talk about something controversial, and I haven't done any of those recently either. I've kind of just like stopped calling them Real Talk videos and just making them, but those have been some of my more popular videos as well, including things like what's a good beginner bike? This like talking about the 600 as a first bike, and drift versus GoPro. But jumping back to this channel, another good part of it was my Hawaii trip, where I was able to meet 808 YouTube. Made a few vlogs out of that. There's still footage from that I haven't released yet that I plan to. So let me know if that's stuff you want to see. I had a good ride that I never uploaded. But there's a few videos that I made that are out on the channel. That was a good time. Surprisingly, not very popular videos. They didn't get a lot of views, but I had a good time. Got to see some awesome views, and views like eyesight views of the islands. And had a good time. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go over to Maui and see Accidental Broadcast, but I still had a good time over there in Hawaii. Went to Honolulu for a couple days and then went over to Kauai and just escaped reality and did some awesome hikes and stuff. So, and then recently, some of the last few videos, this year we had me launching my stickers. Those have been awesome to do. I loved the whole process of getting a logo made and putting out those sweet stickers that I got. There's links to those below. Or you can just go to motonosity.com. All my stuff is for sale there. And then coming soon to start the new year are the Motonosity reservoir covers that I've had made. So be on the lookout for those. You can pre-order those now on motonosity.com. And then a couple of the videos that I've been meaning to make for a long time that are kind of really important to me. The why I started riding a motorcycle video and why I started motovlogging. These are ones that I meant to make for a long time, but I just never really put the thought around them to what I wanted to say. But I felt my story was a little different. But I mean, everyone's story is different. So it's nice to hear people's different stories about how they started doing motovlogging or how they started riding. So it's something that I wanted to do for myself, and I'd love to hear from other people if they've done it as well. And then probably my favorite, one of my more off the deep end videos that I really liked was my cold lunacy video that I had put out really recently within the past few weeks, where I just go completely bonkers because when it got so cold. It's probably one of my most favorite non-cinematic videos that I've made, so be sure to check that one out. But that really takes care of everything that's happened this year. Ton of stuff. New bike gets stolen, new channel, another new bike, tons of tutorials and random videos. It's been a good time. So I'm looking forward to the next year. 2014 is going to be insane. I've got tons of stuff planned. You know, I've met a ton of other motovloggers, whether in person or just, you know, talking to them over the phone or on live streams. Been able to meet some great friends, other motovloggers who I can really call my friends these days. And by no means an extensive list, but some of the people that I've been able to talk to. AK-47s, obviously. Baker X Derek, had some awesome times with him on live streams. Yamaha R6 is someone who I've been talking to a lot more the past few months. Awesome guy, makes awesome videos. Probably the person that I chat with the most, my boy Mischief. Dude's awesome, need to check his videos out. Still makes epic videos. We got some good stuff planned for the new year. Chase on Two Wheels, I Am Ramekin. Everride, I've been ecstatic to see Everride grow as big as he has, because I found him when he just had a few hundred subscribers, and I just thought the dude was hilarious. Ride Victoria, love seeing his videos all the time. And I know there's other people that I'm forgetting, but it's been awesome to see everyone succeed and put out some awesome videos that I love seeing. And I'm just looking forward to everything that's going to come in the new year. So, thanks for joining me on it. You know, I can't believe how far I've come. I think I had maybe 4,000 subscribers on my old channel, built it up to about 9,000 before I switched channels, and then this channel is built up to a little over 11,000 by this point. So I know Chase just put out a similar video. He mentioned that he went from 10,000 to 60,000 videos in 2013, so who knows? Maybe I'll get that far this year in 2014, because I'm starting in a similar place. We'll see. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know if there's videos that you guys want to see, and let me know what y'all's favorite videos were. You know, y'all, I really honestly would not be doing this if it weren't for all of you guys. You know, I love the conversation around things. I love getting the comments. I love being able to interact with everyone and getting feedback, and I love the haters. I really do. I love getting the comments from people that really, you know, you take a second thought about some things that they say, and other things you just skim over. You don't really need to worry about it, but I love it all. I love being able to interact in this crazy little thing called YouTube with this sucky Google Plus commenting system. Just kidding. But I'll see you guys in the new year. I know this was a long video, but it's one that I wanted to make, so peace! I realize I haven't really told anyone about that except on Facebook, and I've only done that like 1 or 2 times.
I could do that as well.
People have pretty much found me just
whatever you want,
either in the link in the description that I have on all my videos.
And
it's like way
that's
down
how you do
there.
it. That's how